Gary Lineker, 62, has been accused of breaking BBC rules this week after he criticised the government's immigration policy changes, which has forced him to take a step back from Match of the Day this weekend, as announced by the broadcaster today. Many BBC hosts have turned down the role in solidarity with Lineker, but comedian Joe Lycett has quipped that he has informed the BBC that "I am very much available for the hosting job." Joe took to Twitter to share a picture of himself from an appearance on Sunday with Laura Guensberg when he jokingly said regarding former Prime Minister Liz Truss, "I'm actually very right-wing and I love it." He captioned the screen grab in view of his 1.3 million followers, "I have informed the BBC that I am very much available for tomorrow's #Mott." Journalist and Sir Tony Blair's former Director of Communications Alastair Campbell suggested BBC Chairman Richard Sharp may need to step in. He wrote, "Can't wait for Mott tomorrow." Presented by Richard Sharp with punditry by Robbie Gibb and Isabel Oakeshott. Sir Robbie Gibb is a member of the BBC board and former Director of Communications for Theresa May, while journalist Oakeshott made headlines in recent weeks after leaking former Health Secretary Matt Hancock's WhatsApp messages. BBC Sports star Alex Scott appeared to rule herself out of the presenting role when she shared a gif with the words, "Nah, not me." Micah Richards and Jermaine Jenas also indicated they would not be interested in being pundits on the programme on Saturday, along with Ian Wright, who vowed to stand by Lineker. Dan Walker also took to Twitter to aim a dig at his former employer after moving to Channel 5 News last year. Dan took to Twitter to make the quip in view of his 797,400 followers, as he wrote, "I used to sit in for a Gary Lineker on Mott. Not sure I'd fancy it this weekend." What a mess. Social media users rushed to the comments to share their views on Dan's response to the debate, while also sharing their opinions on the wider argument about the BBC's rules. Timmy Tamper said, "I struggle to imagine Alex Scott, Gabby Logan or Mark Chapman being willing to step in. BBC has had an absolute shocker." Dankthi Mink added, "No one should step in to present it. Refusals all around." This comes as the news broke that Match of the Day will still go ahead as planned tomorrow but without studio presentation or punditry and will instead focus on match action. A BBC spokesperson said, "Some of our pundits have said that they don't wish to appear on the programme while we seek to resolve the situation with Gary. We understand their position and we have decided that the programme will focus on match action without studio presentation or punditry." The row was sparked by Gary's response on Twitter to a Home Office video in which Home Secretary Suella Braverman unveiled the government's plans to stop migrants crossing the channel on small boats. He wrote about the video, in view of his 8.7 million followers, "There is no huge influx. We take far fewer refugees than other major European countries. This is just an immeasurably cruel policy directed at the most vulnerable people in a language that is not dissimilar to that used by Germany in the 30s.
I'll take